Thank you. Okay, so I come to present to you today on Western Springs Forest, and I've done some research through a Legorma request and found out what the consultation was with iwi and who was invited. You'll find in the attachments to the minutes of the last meeting there was a list of each of the iwi and their email addresses. So I've emailed them, but I haven't had a response back. I've spoken with previous local board deputy chair Gael Chambers, asking about the November 2017 visit to, there was a hui supposedly on Western Springs, and he said that neither he nor any of the politicians were invited to that hui. That it was just community facilities. I then spoke with Gael Baldock and I asked him if he had attended the hui. He said it was likely to be one of his staff members. He has since emailed me, which I'll send on to you, Liz, basically saying that as far as his records are concerned, there's no consultation that he or his team have had with iwi. There's no record of them being at the hui. There was then a letter in June 2018 that was sent by David Stetchell to 7 of the iwi who didn't attend the hui, who didn't send representation, and that email I've emailed to all of you. I don't know if you've had a chance to read it, but that email doesn't give a true picture of what's really going on with the forest, or even what was going on with the forest at the time. It doesn't mention that it's a significant ecological area, so therefore there's flora and fauna that need to be protected. That's not in the email. It doesn't tell the representatives that it's a reserve and that all the trees are therefore protected unless there's a resource consent to remove them. It doesn't talk about the huge impact road that was planned at the time, which was 8 metres wide with a 20-metre processing circle that would need to be cut into the hillside, would need an 8-metre high retaining wall that would therefore need 16 metres of pile driving. Of course, since then that plan has changed and they withdrew that from the consent and put in a plan for another road. They also decided at that stage to leave all of the trees on site, which in my opinion and in the opinion of people that I've spoken with regarding fire is that that's a major fire hazard. There's no mention in the letter that this hillside is, according to the soil register, fill/weak, so therefore the removal of the trees could cause slips down into the stream where the eels are, which of course are extremely important to be protected and a part of why this is a significant ecological area. I know that if I'd received the letter that David Stetchell sent to the representatives of the iwi that didn't attend, if I'd read his letter I would have said, yeah, good, go ahead, do it. I would not have known exactly what's going on, and they have had no consultation on what's happened since then. They have not seen any of the reports that have come through from the independent experts. They have not seen the tree-by-tree assessment. The consultation process with iwi, in my opinion, and from the information that I've received from the Legorma request and from staff, appears to be fake and flawed. I use the words fake and flawed, you've probably heard them many times from Lisa Prager, but these are the words that legally describe whether or not there's genuine consultation, and fake and flawed are the legal words that describe what this consultation is. It's pretty non-existent. So when I spoke with Gael, he did say that he'd been to 2 visits to Oraki Marae, 2 hui there, and one of them was about the nursery that they have there for growing native trees to plant in the Phil Golf Vermilion trees, and those are the trees that are being used on the by the Te Puna Monga Authority when they do their planting there. They are also trees is the wrong word actually. What they are is a little pot this size, a PB5, a little seedling, and most of them are grasses. So, look, it's very difficult here to have this conversation. I don't want to be accused of being racist, so let's just assume for the next moment of what I'm saying that Ngāti Whātua are just a corporation or just a person, but not Maori, so that it doesn't sound that what I'm going to say doesn't appear to be in any way racist. They will gain $80,000 for planting this if they approve the plan. This entity is growing the plants and will receive $80,000. There's a conflict of interest in them approving a plan that they have not been truly consulted on. So I urge you, as representatives of all of Auckland and the Te Puna Monga Authority, they have a Māori and all of Auckland. So I want to say that. So for Māori and all of Auckland, I urge you to do proper consultation with each of these iwi, because that has not occurred so far. I'll be one more moment, I'll just conclude. At the last meeting you agreed to visit them at their marae, and I suggest to you that you look at that as a process of truly engaging with them.
Thank you, Gail. Are there
Thank
any
you.
questions? If not, I'll move.
Yep.
Sorry, Alex.
Sorry, I just want to check whether I'd heard that right. Were you saying that the PB5s are being purchased from nurseries, the same nurseries who are approving the cutting down of the pines?
Exactly. Yeah. We just generally call that a conflict of interest.
Okay.
Thank you for your question.
And that was the case.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? I'll move.